Something that I have been playing, though, is new Pokemon Snap. I've been looking... Well, long-time listeners and viewers of the show know I've wanted a Pokemon Snap ever since the original came out. I played it ad nauseum. It's a fun 3-hour game.
I was going to say, I remember you explaining to me why Pokemon Snap was the big deal that it was, because you were saying it was the first time you see Pokemon out in the wild?
Correct. It's the first time you see Pokemon in their natural habitat and interacting with each other, where it's not just trying to rip each other's faces off with laser beams.
It's not the back of one and the front of another.
Yeah. You just go, shh. So yeah, it was a living, breathing ecosystem with these Pokemon there, and you were just on rails taking pictures. And it's... Oh, spoiler! Whoops!
Whoa.
All right, so you've seen it. Now, Todd from the original Pokemon Snap's in it, which I didn't have spoiled for me, and I popped like a mother when he came up on screen and he was 20 years older. I went, what?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
But yeah, very much the same, but it is a sequel in every essence of the way. It is the same on-rails sort of photograph-taking game mechanic, where you try and get high points for a good shot, and trying to get the good shot by making the Pokemon face you or fight or use an attack.
Yeah.
But they've added extra mechanics to it to make it a little bit more fun. It's a much longer game.
Yeah.
I still haven't rolled credits on it, and I've played it for about 20 hours.
Jesus.
Okay. Like, I'm going back.
That's a much longer game.
Yeah, I keep going back and trying to get higher scores. I've purposely not read any spoilers or reviews or anything, because I don't want it spoiled. This is one game. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's amazing. Oh, man.
I was going to say, seeing anything from this game... Like, it's amazing to hear that you've played it for 20 hours and then you watch like a 2-second clip and you're like, I've never seen that.
Yeah, well, another, like, it's full of surprises as well. That reef level, the water level we saw just before, you're traveling along and you just, in the distance, see something coming up, and then all of a sudden this whale lord bursts out of the water in front of you. And it makes like a whale sound.
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know, I have a bit of a whale phobia. So that...
And,
oh boy.
And it's like to scale as well.
Yeah, it's a big old whale.
Because when you're playing the games and you catch a whale lord, you're like, oh yeah, it's a little whale. And then you read the Poke Index thing and it's like, it's 50 feet long or something.
It's 85 tons.
Yeah.
So it's
and
really cool.
It's actually that big.
Another thing that it does really, really well, and an improvement on the game, is that you have these courses. You go through them, and as you take photos, you level up. And once you level up, the course slightly changes, and different Pokemon come in, or they'll have a different interaction that you can take photos with.
Oh, that's even better than just like putting stuff on opposite sides so that you miss something and go and do it again.
But what's even better above that is each level has a day and a night cycle.
Ooh,
which you can again level up as well.
Yeah.
And then they have the Illuminati balls, which is, Illuma balls. But,
okay.
It makes Pokemon glow, basically, and it's part of a puzzle. So overall, this is a photography game, but it's a puzzle game as well.
Yeah.
So you need to work out what you need to do in order to get a Pokemon to smash down that boulder, so you've got a different path.
Yeah.
They've added this other function where you scan the surroundings, and your little...
Is this like all the little AR stuff that's popping up?
Yeah. So it'll scan and go, oh, investigate here, and you hold X and it investigates it. Yeah. I didn't even know Heracross was in the game. There you go. Look at that. That's cool. So there you can choose a different path there or investigate something else. And then it actually has bosses as well, much like Mew was the boss of the last one.
Yeah, that was like that big one that we saw just then.
Yeah. And that's where you get big points. Yeah. Now, after you've taken your photos, that's just the photo segment of it. Yep. Then when you come back, you get to choose a photo. And that's the one that you show the professor, and he'll grade it on sort of like the pose it's doing, whether it's doing an attack, whether there's other Pokemon in it, whether it's big, whether it's in the center of the frame, much like the previous game.
Yeah.
However, with this one, you've got 4 different star categories: 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, and each of them go bronze, gold, silver, diamond.
Yep.
So the amount of points you score determine what level of rating your photograph gets.
Good lord, this game is so much deeper than I expected.
Then you have the opportunity to upload that to the internet.
Oh my god.
And other people, like Instagram, can give it sweets. or
It's
likes.
actually... Oh, okay. No, I like that.
And
like
you
that.
can, after you've taken all the photos, you may have saved one.
Yeah.
But before you show the professor the ones you've chosen to show them, you can go into your film roll of all the photos that you've taken and just save them to your card, to memory card, and then you can go in and you can unlock little things like top hats and speech bubbles, and you can just make all these really, really awesome little collages,
little
and then
edits and everything.
upload them. You download filters.
There you go. Yep, that's cute.
And it's another thing as well. So Todd's in it, and you've got another girl, I forgot her name, but there's other characters in it as well. And they give you missions. Like they'll say, I really want to see a Taurus sleeping.
Right.
So then you go to the level where the Taurus
You go to
are,
find them,
and then take a photo of it sleeping, and
figure
it'll
out
come
how to
up
get those.
and it'll say mission accomplished.
Cool.
You go back and they'll give you a filter, or they'll give you something like sunglasses to put on your Pokemon. Yeah, it's a great game. There's so much in it, and I'm so happy because I still play Pokemon Snap every now and then, the original one. This one, I'm just going to drop so much time into it. It's such a good game. A lot of the criticisms coming out where a lot of people didn't think that it was going to be worth the full price of a game.
Yeah.
Easily is. Easily is. As I said, I've put 20 hours in.
I was going to say, even if you just start to think of it in the sense of it's more of a puzzle game in a sense.
Yeah,
then
totally.
100%. It's well worth it.
Yeah, and there you go. You can create a collage like that. So the only one I've got so far that I put up is Pichu and Groki are like together. It looks like they're kissing.
Yeah.
And I said, are they smooching? And
Oh
I've
my
put that
God.
up, and I've got 13 sweets for it.
Oh.
Because of the smoochy Pokemons.
It looks like one of those games that you could just pick up whenever the hell you feel like it and just play through like one or couple courses.
A level takes you like 3 minutes.
Yeah, you just chill out. It'd be like the perfect bedtime game. Oh my God.
Like I was smiling like a big old doofus throughout this whole
100%.
thing.
Look at the friggin' Bidoof.
Yeah, it's such a...
Wow.
Yeah, it's a Tangrowth. He's a big boy.
Like,
Just
it's
a
also
great
just
game.
visually beautiful.
It is a very pretty looking game. That's where the whale lodge just popped
that's
up.
ridiculously big.
It's just a great game, great fun. Pikachu, calm down. Just a lot of fun. You should really all just purchase it because
Very cool.
it's very, very fun. But I could go on about it for ages. I won't.
We have.
Okay, all right.